Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum Heist Story. On the night of March 18, 1990, the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in Boston, Massachusetts, became the scene of one of the most audacious and infamous art heists in history. This daring robbery, still unsolved to this day, saw the theft of priceless works of art valued at over $500 million. This is the captivating and intricate story of the Gardner Museum heist, a tale of daring, deception, and enduring mystery. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, located in the Fenway Kenmore neighborhood of Boston, is a testament to the passion and vision of its founder, Isabella Stewart Gardner. The museum opened to the public in 1903, designed to resemble a 15th-century Venetian palace, complete with a stunning courtyard garden. Gardner, a wealthy art collector, meticulously curated the museum's collection, which includes works from artists such as Rembrandt, Vermeer, Monet, and Degas. Her intention was for the museum to serve as a cultural haven, accessible to all who wish to experience the beauty and history of art. As the city of Boston celebrated St. Patrick's Day on March 17, 1990, the atmosphere was festive and lively. Revelers filled the streets, and the city buzzed with excitement. However, by the early hours of March 18th, the streets around the Gardner Museum had quieted down, and the museum itself was a serene sanctuary, its treasures safely guarded, or so it seemed. At approximately 1:24 a.m., two men dressed as Boston police officers approached the side entrance of the museum. They rang the buzzer, and Richard Abath, a 23-year-old night security guard and Berklee College of Music student, answered the call. The men informed Abath that they were responding to a disturbance call. Despite the museum's strict policy against admitting anyone after hours, Abath allowed the men inside, unknowingly setting in motion a chain of events that would forever alter the museum's legacy. Once inside, the imposters swiftly overpowered Abath and the other security guard on duty, Randy Heston. They handcuffed and duct-taped the guards, then led them to the museum's basement, where they secured them to pipes. With the guards incapacitated, the thieves had free rein over the museum. For 81 minutes, the thieves roamed the museum's hallowed halls, targeting specific pieces with remarkable precision. They seemed to know exactly what they wanted. Among the 13 works of art they stole were some of the most prized pieces in the collection. They took The Concert by Johannes Vermeer, one of only 34 known works by the Dutch master, valued at over $200 million. They also made off with The Storm on the Sea of Galilee by Rembrandt, his only seascape, depicting Christ calming the stormy waters, a masterpiece of immense historical and artistic value. Other stolen pieces included Rembrandt's A Lady and Gentleman in Black, Govert Flink's Landscape with an Obelisk, originally attributed to Rembrandt, Edouard Manet's Chez Tortoni, and 5 sketches by Edgar Degas. The thieves even took a Chinese gu, an ancient bronze beaker used for rituals, and a small self-portrait etching by Rembrandt. The selection of stolen pieces was eclectic, spanning various periods and styles, yet each was a significant loss. The thieves displayed a level of knowledge and precision that suggested they were well prepared and had a specific plan. They bypassed more valuable works and focused on a select group of items. For instance, they left behind Titian's Rape of Europa, which was arguably the most valuable piece in the museum, and other highly valuable paintings. This choice has puzzled investigators and art experts for years. The next morning, museum staff discovered the crime and immediately notified the authorities. The FBI took charge of the investigation, launching one of the largest art theft inquiries in history. Despite numerous leads and theories, the trail went cold, and the stolen artworks remained elusive. The investigation faced numerous challenges. The lack of physical evidence, such as fingerprints or DNA, made it difficult to identify the perpetrators. The thieves had expertly avoided the museum's motion detectors in the galleries, further complicating the investigation. Over the years, several theories emerged about the identities of the thieves and the fate of the stolen art. One prominent theory suggested a connection to the Boston Mafia, specifically the Winter Hill Gang. Notorious gangster James Whitey Bulger was rumored to have knowledge of the stolen art's whereabouts, though he denied any involvement. Another mobster, Carmine the Beast Romano, was also suspected, but no concrete evidence ever surfaced. Another theory posited that local criminals with inside knowledge of the museum carried out the heist. Richard Abath, the security guard who allowed the thieves inside, was initially a suspect due to his behavior and background, but he was eventually cleared of any involvement. Some investigators believe that the stolen art was taken to Europe and sold through black market channels. This theory was supported by reports of art dealers in Europe offering to sell the stolen works, but none of these claims were ever verified. Despite the lack of concrete leads, efforts to recover the stolen art have continued for decades. The museum offered a $10 million reward for information leading to the recovery of the stolen pieces, the largest reward ever offered by a private institution. The FBI also renewed its efforts periodically, hoping to uncover new leads or witnesses. In 2013, the FBI announced that they had identified the thieves, though they did not disclose their names. The Bureau believed that the art had been transported to Connecticut and Philadelphia in the years following the heist, but had since vanished into the criminal underworld. The Gardner Museum heist remains one of the most significant unsolved art thefts in history. The empty frames of the stolen paintings still hang in the museum as a poignant reminder of the missing masterpieces. The heist has captured the public's imagination, inspiring books, documentaries, and even fictionalized accounts in movies and television. The mystery of the Gardner Museum heist endures, as do the efforts to recover the stolen art. The museum's collection, though diminished by the loss of these iconic works, continues to attract visitors from around the world, drawn by the allure of the unsolved mystery and the hope that one day the stolen masterpieces will be returned to their rightful place. As the years pass, the legend of the heist grows, and the search for the missing masterpieces continues. The stolen art, hidden away for decades, still waits to be rediscovered, and the identities of the thieves remain a tantalizing enigma. Until then, the story of the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist will continue to captivate and intrigue, a testament to one of the greatest unsolved crimes of our time. In the years following the heist, the FBI and museum officials pursued every lead, no matter how tenuous. There were whispers of the artworks being hidden in barns in rural Connecticut and rumors of them being offered for sale in the black markets of Europe. Private investigators, hired by the museum, followed trails that led to dead ends. At one point, the investigation took a dramatic turn when informants suggested that the stolen pieces were stashed in the Middle East. This international dimension added another layer of complexity to an already baffling case. A particularly promising lead emerged in the early 2000s when a reputed mobster, Robert Gentile, was suspected of having information about the stolen artworks. The FBI conducted multiple searches of his properties, using ground-penetrating radar and even cadaver dogs. Despite their efforts, no trace of the art was found. Gentile, who faced numerous legal issues unrelated to the heist, consistently denied any involvement or knowledge of the stolen pieces. His death in 2021 seemed to close another chapter in the long, frustrating saga of the Gardner Heist. The museum itself has not remained passive. It has hosted numerous events and public appeals for information, trying to keep the case in the public eye. In a symbolic and poignant gesture, the empty frames from which the masterpieces were taken still hang in their original places. These frames serve as a silent testament to the loss and a hopeful invitation for their return. They are a reminder of the crime, but also of the enduring hope that the artworks will one day be restored to their rightful home. In the realm of art crime, the Gardner Museum heist holds a unique place. It has not only highlighted the vulnerabilities of art institutions, but also underscored the lengths to which people will go for the allure of priceless art. The heist has sparked discussions about art security, the role of technology in protecting cultural heritage, and the often murky world of art theft and illicit trade. Art historians and critics have lamented the loss of these works, not just for their monetary value, but for their cultural and historical significance. Each stolen piece represents a loss to humanity's shared cultural heritage. The concert by Vermeer, for instance, is a rare gem. as Vermeer's entire body of work consists of only 34 known paintings. Its theft is a significant blow to the art world, depriving scholars and art lovers of an opportunity to study and appreciate Vermeer's genius. As the 30th anniversary of the heist approached in 2020, the Gardner Museum renewed its public appeal for information. The anniversary brought a wave of media attention, documentaries, and podcasts, each exploring the heist from different angles. Yet, despite the renewed interest, the stolen art remained elusive and the case remained unsolved. The Gardner Museum heist continues to be a source of fascination and speculation. It is a story that intertwines the worlds of art, crime, and mystery in a way that few other cases do. The audacity of the theft, the brilliance of the stolen works, and the enduring mystery of their whereabouts combine to create a narrative that captivates the imagination. As we reflect on the Gardner Museum heist, we are reminded of the fragility of our cultural treasures and the lengths to which some will go to possess them. The story of the heist is a testament to the enduring allure of beauty and the human desire to own and control it. It is also a reminder that even in the face of great loss, there is always hope. The empty frames in the Gardner Museum are a powerful symbol of this hope, a hope that one day, the stolen masterpieces will return home. And so, we are left with an enduring question. Where are the stolen masterpieces? Are they hidden away in some dark corner of the world, forgotten by all but a few? Or are they waiting, like sleeping giants, to be awakened and return to the light of day? Perhaps, one day, we will have our answers, and the empty frames in the Gardner Museum will once again hold the treasures they were meant to display. Until then, the Gardner Museum heist remains a story of lost art, a mystery that continues to perplex and fascinate, a testament to the enduring allure of beauty and the lengths to which some will go to possess it. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, with its rich history and beautiful collection, stands as a beacon of hope that the stolen art will one day be returned, and the mystery of the greatest art heist in history will finally be solved. In the meantime, the museum continues to honor the vision of Isabela Stewart Gardner, offering a sanctuary of beauty and culture to all who visit. It stands as a reminder that art, despite its vulnerability to theft and loss, endures in the hearts and minds of those who cherish it. The story of the Gardner Museum heist is a reminder that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit's love for art and beauty remains unbroken. And that, perhaps, is the true legacy of this incredible, enduring mystery.